Okay, so we're going to describe how to replace a motor on a 120 psi pump. Step one is we're going to remove the pump head from the previous motor, as shown in a moment here. You're going to need a T20 Torx driver or Torx bit, such as this one. Okay. We use Torx fasteners because they, of course, they do what they're supposed to do, which is transfer the full torque of the driver into the fastener into the head for maximum grip and fastening. So first we take the pump head off of the previous motor by removing three of the fasteners that hold the pump head to the motor. These fasteners are going to have a lock nut washer and a little washer, so you just pull them out in the same order. You pull them out in order. Okay, we've got the pump head off. What you'll see now is the motors. We have a small thrust washer in there. We're going to remove that and transfer it to the other motor. The pump head is just set aside as you see here. We're going to remove the thrust washer. That's placed into the shaft of the motor that we're going in. Then we have to remove, there are two wires coming out of the motor. Both of them are placed into the top and bottom prongs of the switch. You see a middle prong is empty, so just pull out the top and the bottom, and in that same order we're going to reconnect once we have the new wires. Okay, we're ready to put the pump head onto the new motor. Now you look, there's a keyway, so you just need to align the keyway on the cam of the pump to the shaft. Now what you're going to want to do is you have the two holes here. This is where the base plate or the mounting plate is going to go. So of course you just want to line it up so that you have your pump head. Normally it pumps left to right. You see some directional flow arrows here. So this is the right position, left to right. The pump head is there. The bolt holes are at the bottom. That's the same pattern as it was before. Now we're going to, these same three fasteners are going to be tightened down to 26 foot-pounds. Once you've done that, we're going to reattach attach the spade connectors. We'll go back to the switch. Okay, so once again, you're going to have one wire connected to the top, to the upmost or the highest spade connection. You'll leave the middle one alone, and the other wire comes out from the bottom. And the one from the bottom leads right back into the motor, and the one from the top is the loose wire here. That's going to be connected. Now you're going to have your two connecting wires are going to be these two. Again, top wire loose, bottom wire goes back to the motor. Now we have the pump head now attached to the new motor. The only thing left will be to you have parts there for the mounting plate. We can go ahead and we'll show you how to do that. These two bolts well, in this case they're on the motor, but you may just have some empty holes there right now. We're going to remove these bolts. Again, these two holes are going to be empty. You're not going to have any screws therein. This is how you're receiving the motor. So all you need to do is you've received some base plates, such as this one. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do with the base plate is you have two washers, such as these, with a gasket. These are intended to provide a seal for moisture intrusion. We're going to place our gasket washers like so on the motor. Just line up with the holes. You have your base plate, which has 4 rubber feet. I believe your base plates have the rubber feet already attached on them. If not, just push them into place. There's a little groove that's going to catch the foot onto the base plate. You'll see this small groove here. As you push it into the base plate, it just snaps into place. And now that we have that done, we're simply going to take our 2 bolts and hand tighten them onto the motor shell. In this case, we have a very, very low torque driver here. We're going to give it a low torque, but you can just hand tighten the bolts there. Now you're complete. You've attached your new motor onto your pump head. At that point, the pump is ready to be plumbed into your system and tested accordingly with your spray wand. And and as usual, if there's any switch setting adjustment to be made, here's the set screw, and as normal you would adjust the pump according to your machine for minimizing of any kind of cycling. That completes the disassembly of the pump head and reassembly onto the new motor.